Hey everybody, hello, hello, hello. Not live, not live. Danny Shea coming to you on Friday. Hope everybody's doing well. Mercury retrograde is playing havoc, so be kind in your comments. This is like the third time I've done this. It's like, all right, Florida. Please, please, please. It's still dangerous out there going up into Georgia and South Carolina and all the way up. It's still dangerous. So please take care of yourself. There's going to be a lot of rebuilding. Just be careful. Wear safety equipment. I just imagine somebody stepping on a nail. There's so much debris down there. So if you're not there able to help, if you're not in a financial position to help, then let's just send out love, light, healing energies, comfort to these people. It's devastating, and not just in Florida, but we have Cuba, we have Puerto Rico. I hear some of these politicians that say, why should we help them? They're not part of the United States. I am so sick of these politicians that don't know. I mean, they quote the Constitution and it's wrong. It's wrong. And Puerto Rico is part of the United States. I did read on that a while ago, and I thought that it was going to be it was going to become a state in the next Congress after the election. I'll read on that again as we get closer. But anyway, this is a world issue. I should have picked up. It was my Republican redneck hillbilly brother. Yeah. You can see what he thinks about giving money. Socialists. Anyway. So anyway, give what you can. Don't forget other parts of the world. It's just not Florida. It's Puerto Rico. I don't think we can give money to Cuba. It's Grand Cayman. It's all the little islands that are getting beat up. It's Mexico. It's Canada, up in Nova Scotia. It's Ukraine. It's a world issue. World issue. One of the things I read on, I'm going to pull some more cards on it again, is Ron DeSantis is coming up with a fund to help rebuild Florida. And it's a good idea. And I wish I had it to show you, because I got that it was a really good idea, a little foolish. However, he's going to get a little beat up because he was the one that said the victims of Hurricane Sandy shouldn't get federal funds. He's the one that says this is all socialism. So he's going to get a little backlash from that. Not that he cares. But anyway, I just wanted to look at him in this light. My money's going to be going to a smaller charity, one that is where I know the money's going to go to. And I know a lot of people don't like the Red Cross, but they're the first ones there. They do a lot of good, although they have a lot of administration costs. So your dollar doesn't really get there as it should, but they're huge. They're the first ones there. And I've given money to them before where they've helped me. So they set up shelters. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I know it's not perfect, but don't try to look for perfect. We just need to help in the best way we can, because there is no perfect. All right, let's go to this, let's look at Ronnie DeSantis. He had a couple of really good sound bites with about protecting animals. Oh, and don't forget the animals, please do not. Yikes. That's a hard one. But anyway, sound bites with, I've contacted all the hotel chains to get them to loosen up their policies about pets. And I go, is that a political comment? Did the hotel chains actually call him up and say, hey, we're loosening this up so you can tell when you get on TV, tell them that we're loosening this up? That's probably what happened. But nonetheless, he took credit, sounded good, sound bite was good. And he's working well, supposedly, with the president. And Biden said some great things when pushed about his working relationship with DeSantis. And Biden goes, this isn't political. This is rebuilding Americans' lives. And he did say that he and DeSantis had policy disagreements. Damn straight. But that's not what this is about today. So good on him. And good on Ron for not trying to make it political because he needs money. Okay. Let's take a look at this fund that he's asking people to donate to. Florida's got like $21 billion in excess funds that they could spend, but still he wants more. Yeah, well, okay. More. We really got to stop thinking about more, because we should be talking about how much do we need? Can we deal with that? How many cell phones do you need? I know when I was working, a lot of the people I worked with would have 2 or 3 phones. Okay. Why do you need so many? Some people do. You want a different number or something. Okay, I get it. I think there's other ways to do that without buying a physical phone that you're going to throw away. And I'm on my high horse. Get off. Here we go. Ron DeSantis and that fund. Let's just give a 411 on that. Good, bad. Is it going to help people? Is it going to help everybody? Let's look at it. Here we go. Something's not being disclosed correctly. High Priestess. It's being challenged by the 401s. Yay, we're going to get money. Woohoo. Okay, hang on. Let me drop down. Y'all can see what I'm looking at. This card is weird, especially during Florida hurricane. Because when I look at this card, they're all partying on the beach. And as a water guy, you never, ever disregard the ocean. You're always looking at it. There's a little wave, and that little wave can knock you on your ass. So be really, really careful. You've always got to look to the ocean. And when you're looking to the ocean, that's calming, that's cleansing energy, but they're not paying attention to that. They're just celebrating. And to me, this celebration is a caution card. So you've got some energy that's not being fully disclosed. Caution. 2 of Cups. I got this card, the 2 of Cups, in the same exact position in that last reading I did on this that didn't get put up because Mercury retrograde. See, I get to blame it on the stars instead of me. How cool is that? Wasn't me, it's the stars. Anyway, Two of Cups. This is about partnership, about working together. However, these two emotional cups are out of reach. The intention is good. They got to bring those cups down into their hands. In the past, as it relates, Five of Pentacles. In that other reading, I didn't have any money cards. This one in the past, it shows the loss. This is his fund, 411 on his fund. It's trying to fix the loss here. The utter, just Five of Pentacles. At the top of the reading, Ten of Swords. This is that hurricane strength winds. And I think about tornadoes where they, things get thrown around. It's such velocity that the weakest thing will pierce anything. Now, these swords are pretty strong, but Florida's a mess. Where the hurricane hit was a mess, not just Florida. The fund in the potential near future is going to try to balance things out. That's what they're shooting for, is to balance things out. But when you look at this deck, that's it. Look at the color. Okay, there's only one other lighter color with this, and that's my caution card. Yellow caution. All these other cards are super dark, super dark. Internal position of this fund is it's a little bubble. It's a little bubble-ish. Six of Cups, going back to a simpler time. In the external position, strength. I'm not feeling the strength of the hurricane, destroying. I'm feeling the strength of the people who are affected by the hurricane. And because this is the Florida read with the Florida fund, it's their strength. Floridians are strong, strong people. And they're trying to rebuild. Their hopes that this fund will help rebuild. Their fear is that that's not going to fit. And the final outcome, the World. I got this card in this position the last time I read two. It's not Florida, it's the world. Our help, our emotional help is out of reach because we're not doing the right thing. We're not putting the money into where it needs to go. It's not about rebuilding. It's about fixing what is the major cause, which is our disregard for the planet. We want to go back to a simpler time, but we can't. We need some strength to move forward to rebuild the earth. And how we keep just destroying it. How we keep destroying the earth. Three of Swords. One more clarification. And it's not an overnight thing. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of unknown. But if we suck into it, into that fear, in that unknown, in this High Priestess, it's interesting that the High Priestess and the Moon, first and last cards that I pulled, was there's a shadow side to these cards. But this full moon that is there, now hopefully that moon is rising. That's new beginnings. That's bringing up new things. Full moon, new things. From the heartbreak, think of the world. So with these readings, you know, I don't want us to get caught up in that negativity of, oh, blah, 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 this is never going to work. Get caught up in the fixing of it. Be the strength. Send out love, send out light. If you can, send out money to the world, not just to Florida. All right. Here we go. Let's look into something else. Let's look into, don't go cray on me. I know you're gonna anyway. I thought DeSantis had a pretty good press conference. He was talking about the animals, which I just mentioned. I think I mentioned, I hope I did. I'm not going to repeat it. I will repeat it. I thought that maybe the hotels had told DeSantis, hey, we're relaxing our standards so that people can have pets. And I think DeSantis made it sound like it was his idea. Maybe not, but that thought did cross my mind. So he seemed to come off pretty well. President Biden was talking about working with DeSantis, and he shut down a negative reporter saying, are you going to be able to work with him? He shut that down. I thought that was pretty good. Let's work together here. So it's kind of like this feeling, it's not us and them anymore. It's everybody kind of working together. And I thought, is this the thing? I'm going to switch gears. Is this the thing that my friend Linda G was talking about? Where she said there's going to be this disaster that's going to bring people together. It's going to bring the Republicans and Democrats together. Is this it? I think yes. I think it's part of it, actually. I don't think it's it. I think it's part. Let's just look, shall we? We'll do this kind of quick. Is this going to bring Democrats and Republicans together? Is this certainly in Florida, they're not worried about, are you a Trump supporter? Or are you not a Trump supporter? Are you a Biden supporter? Or are you not a Biden? They're not worried about that. They're helping each other. Is this the event that Linda G was talking about? Judgment. That is a yes card for me. 3 of coins, 2 sides coming together for one bigger ball. That's a yes sign. In the 7 of coins, review. So because I'm only doing 3 cards here, I'd love to keep going and going. What is that review? We'll do that a little later. But it feels like, dropping it down, it feels like that because of the devastation and because of the fact that they now have to come together to work on this, that they're reviewing what pulls them apart and what brings them together. Are we all that much different in what we want? We want safe neighborhoods. We want our families to be able to walk down the street safely. We want to be free. We want no prejudice. So I think that's what people are reviewing. We want equality. So, yeah. Okay, let me keep going. I think that might be. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? I normally don't read on what other readers are doing, but I hope she doesn't mind. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm going to do one more. I don't know how long I've been reading, but because I had to do this 3 times, yikes. So glad when Mercury retrograde is going to be over. Oh, I'm going to be so happy. Eileen Cannon and Judge Deary. Judge Deary told Trump, shut up, put up today, Friday. And Eileen Cannon said, no, that's not what I wanted you to do. I want you just to review the documents. And so she kind of like slapped that guy. Now, that guy is, oh my God. You have this young judge telling a seasoned pro judge what to do, how to do it. I don't think that's going over very well with him. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, they can't. Trump's team can't put up because they don't have any proof. So, and I agree that maybe that wasn't what Cannon intended, but Trump brought it up. Trump's team brought it up to Deary in court. So why can't he talk about it? Of course he can. Whiny little Republicans. Sorry. I was whining. Whining little tarot reader. Hey, I'm not that little. I thought when I first read that, I go, he's done. He's going to find somebody else. And then I think what I was getting was that was his first impulse. The second impulse was, I'm not letting some other knucklehead do this. So I think Trump's team, well, let's just see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say. Judge Deary, how you feeling, darling? Deary, D-E-A-R-I-E, Deary. Hello, Deary. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about Miss Cannon? There we go. Okie dokie. 5 of Wands. There's going to be some words. Think, yes. 2 different positions. I'm going to drop this down. Right? 2 different opposing views. It's very emotional. At the base is the Wheel of Fortune. Hey, what's going on with my camera? Sorry. There we go. Wheel of Fortune, things spinning around. Things are moving. It's a little karmic card. Walking away from sorrow to find oneself. That's in the past. And that's what I think Judge Deary was wanting to do. I'm just leaving. He's not happy. He's not happy with this. 5 of Cups, sad. Sad, sad, sad. So he's got 3 spilled cups up here, 2 behind him. He needs to turn around and look at what's behind him. And he's got the Lover's card. Who is that Lovers? Certainly, I don't think it's him and Miss Cannon. Let's just quickly, before I go any further, what is this Lover's card about? What is the Lover's card? What is the Lover's card? Judge Deary. What is this love for? This Lover's card. And I'm hearing as I'm shuffling that he's in secret communication with some of his colleagues. It's here in this deck, it has the cone of silence. What is this? Ace of Wands, something new, big stick, legal. 7 of Pentacles, not looking at what is good. There's a lot bad. He's got one thing that he can lead on, riding in as a winner. I think this is the card that says it all. Legal. So I think that that's what this is about. Let's keep going. Internal position, Judge Deary, what's going on? It's the devil. He sees what's going on. He knows that Cannon is tied to the devil. External position, Joe Biden card, King of Cups. I think he's a pretty calm, fair. He's keeping the storm at bay. So I don't see him leaving. Hopes and fears. Knight of Wands, that he's going to bring forth some new information, some new ideas. And the final outcome, 9 of Swords. Judge Deary. Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. This decision that happened has him so worried. In other decks, he is, well, it feels like that in this card, something is closing in. Something is creeping up to put him in a fetal position. Is it him in a fetal position? The Queen of Cups energy. I think the Queen of Cups in his goes together to calm that craziness, that fear. And the government is going to open up a box of whoop ass. So I don't think Cannon's stunt is going very far. I think that they are going to be talking, whoever this is, and they're going to bring out something big. Bam Bam card. It's going to enrage this guy, where this guy needs to step in and calm things down. I'm not saying that's Biden. I'm just saying there's going to be a calming force that needs to come in because this guy's going cray. There's going to be a lot of review. This could be a prison card because something new is coming out of the Queen of Cups and the government. Okay. I don't think we've seen the end of Judge Deary, although I think he wants to go away. I don't think he's happy with this. It feels like when I am in the energy of that, it feels like he's working with a 2-year-old energy, and he's going, I'm above this. I've paid my dues. I'm not new. Why do I have to deal with people that don't know what they're doing? That's the energy that I get with it. And maybe that 9 of Swords has him kind of restricted in a way that is, for now, maybe that's what that is. All right. But I don't think we've seen the end of him. And I think it's going to be good I think he's going to open up that box of justice. Government is. Okay. Oh, I got to read on Ginny Thomas. Do I have to? Okay. I heard you. Ginny Thomas. Should I use my Deviant Moon cards? Yes, I should. Hang on, I'm going to use. Hang on. You guys stay with me. Some of you guys are going, no, I don't like the Deviant Moon cards. Other people go, they creep me out, but they're perfect for her. For some of these guys. Smug little Ginny. Well, okay. She ain't so little. Smug Ginny. So she's still believing that. I'm sure she's still talking to her best friend about it. He's not recusing himself. So Ginny Thomas, what is your plan besides overthrowing the government? And for entertainment only. Did I say that? Should have said that. What's going on, Ginny? What's your plan? You went in there voluntarily. Why didn't you keep fighting it? You stuck to your guns that the election was stolen. Reportedly, entertainment only. My opinion only. YouTube's they could pull this video for that. We'll see. Ginny Thomas, what's going on with you? Ginny Thomas. Let's go. How did that work? Queen of Cups. Fool. Temperance. 8 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands. Just gonna go pretty quick with this. Okay. Here we go. Dropping it down. Ginny Thomas, what's going on with you? So Queen of Cups. I'm not sure this is her. It could be, though. It could be her. But whatever this Queen of Cups is, she a little cray. Look at her eye, little cray there, and she's a fool. This is no new beginning. I mean, hopefully it is. Hopefully she's just going on, but she's being foolish. And yeah, it is. When I said I hope it isn't, it is a new beginning. She's moving on to something else. This Queen of Cups, there's some kind of energy with her that wants to restore balance. And I think it's her delusion that the election didn't go her way. I think that's her delusion that is, but she wants to bring balance. I have to be careful what I say because YouTube will pull me. But that's at the base. She wants to bring calming energy. It's not calming energy, it's disruptive. But somehow she thinks it is, but she's just foolish with it. She's about ready to fall out of a window and land on some swords. And again, for entertainment purposes only. That would hurt. Eight of Swords. At the top of her reading is the Wheel of Fortune. Things are spinning. Things are spinning. And whoever threw that knife, it's not good. It's like, it's scaring. And I feel like that's her, and that is the people around her who she's scaring, her minions. She's scary. And the Wheel of Fortune, oh, guess what's up there? It's the devil. Did I show you that? Let me hold it up there longer. Devil. It might not be the devil, just might be Bat Boy. The potential near future is the King of Wands. I think this is her hubby, her best friend. She's got the Four of Cups in the internal position. This deck, all the cups are full. She let go of the offer. Somebody made her an offer and she let it go. She didn't hold on to it. She goes, no, screw you. In the external influences, 10 of Pentacles, family, money. But in this card, she's playing a chess game. In the table, is sitting on the back of somebody who holds a little demon doll. I wonder who that could be. Who is the back of somebody that she's playing chess on top of that holds a little demon doll? I think that's her hubby, her best friend. I think that's who she's playing chess with. And then we have hopes and fears, utter loss, 5 of Pentacles. And in that loss, she has somebody looking at her. I think that's the FBI looking at her right there. And the final outcome, hanged man. Or should we say hanged woman? This is not going to go well for her. It's only a matter of time. Not going well. I don't think her chatting with the J6 committee went well. I think they saw it as a chess game and she was just playing, but this makes sense to me now. This is the J6 committee. They got information that out of this cup. So it could be her. She gave up some information. She didn't want to, but the cup was open. Either way, this energy is revealing some information. Okay. So Ginny Thomas, hanged person, only a matter of time. When is Ginny Thomas going to be moving out of Washington anytime soon? Is Ginny Thomas and her best friend going to be moving out of Washington anytime soon? What does that look like? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Moving. Alone. Well, I think her and her best friend are going to be moving. They're going to be isolated. Five of Cups. Sorrow, loss. And it could be her yelling at her best friend, and the best friend's gone, I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm not listening. It's like a crazy relationship. You know, they go, oh yeah, my best friend. I'm like, ugh, I think this is the relationship. All right. On that sad note, politics. Let's pull a cleansing energy from the One World deck. Cleansing energy from the One World deck. Ace of Cups. New beginnings. New emotional start. Even though we read about these negative stories on politics, let them go, have fun with it, let it go, and think about the renewal, new emotional starts. How do you want this to be? How do you want to see the world? Vote, change the world just a little bit each day. Pick up some garbage. Throw away a Lamborghini or two. That was a squirrel moment. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not live, even though it says it's live. Okay. Peace and love.